The end of an era. After decades leading the Patriots, 6 Super Bowl titles and countless memories, the Patriots and Coach Bill Belichick are parting ways.
For me, this is a day of gratitude and celebration.
It represents the end of an era, one that hopefully will always be celebrated.
Tonight, the impact he's had on the players.
What he's done here is unbeatable.
And fans.
The greatest coach of all time.
I'm not going to be sad that it's over. I'm going to be really happy that it happens.
He is the greatest coach of all times.
As we say thank you to Coach Belichick.
And here's a live look tonight at Gillette Stadium, where there has been a changing of the guard. Tonight, Bill Belichick is no longer the coach of the New England Patriots. For the first time since 2000, the Pats are looking ahead and looking for a new head coach. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Lisa Hughes. David Wade is live at Gillette Stadium. And David, there is no Patriots dynasty without Coach Belichick.
Lisa, there is no doubt that Bill Belichick will leave behind a legacy here at Gillette Stadium that will never, ever be forgotten. You know, being inside the building this afternoon for Robert Kraft's second news conference of the day, it just felt so odd knowing that Bill Belichick was no longer here. In the middle of the dynasty, we knew that this day would come sooner or later. Earlier in the week, we thought that this day would come, and still it's a little bit of a shock to the system. There's no doubt that Bill Belichick's run in the NFL is unmatched. Let's pop up some of the statistics, some of his career highlights. And during his 24 seasons as head coach, Belichick took the Patriots franchise and turned them into one of the greatest teams in all of sports history. And check out the records he set along the way. 17 AFC East titles, 9 AFC championships, and 6 Super Bowl titles, the most by any coach in the Super Bowl era. So over the next 90 minutes, we will have extensive team coverage from here at Gillette Stadium. And tonight we begin with Steve Burton inside of Gillette Stadium. And Steve, a bit of a surreal feeling. We knew sooner or later that we'd be standing here talking about Bill Belichick's exit, but it is still odd.
Yeah, odd and sad, but true. You know, there's no question Bill Belichick is the greatest coach of all time, but the last few years have not been so great. So now here in Foxborough, Bill Belichick's run is done. I still can't believe I'm saying that. 24 years in the business here in Foxborough. Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft had a press conference here to make the announcement today, and one thing they stressed is that it was a joint decision to part ways. The Patriots aren't firing Bill, and he's not quitting either. They talked it out a few times this week, and this was the resolution.
Robert and I, after a series of discussions, have mutually agreed to part ways. And for me, this is a day of gratitude and celebration. Start with Robert and his family. It's great. So much thanks for the opportunity to be head coach here for 24 years. It's an amazing opportunity. Received tremendous support. We had a vision of building a winner, building a championship football team here, and that's exceeded my wildest dreams and expectations. The amount of success that we were able to achieve together, through a lot of hard work and contributions of so many people. So I'm very proud of that, and I always have those great memories. I'll carry with those with me the rest of my life.
Yesterday, we met and mutually agreed to part ways amicably. And like a good marriage, a successful head coach-owner relationship requires a lot of hard work. And I'm very proud that our partnership lasted for 24 years. I don't think in the NFL there's been any other partnership that lasted longer and has been as productive as ours.
Dan Rhodes joins me now, and I will say this about the press conference. These two handled this with total class, and you've been covering this team for umpteen years. And here's the thing. We knew this day might be coming, but it doesn't seem any less shocking.
Yeah, it's surreal, Steve. No question about that. And, I think we know about the incredible run, but this team hasn't made the playoffs in 3 of the last 4 years. Last playoff game they won was the Super Bowl 53 during the 2018 season. So this team, this region is expected to win, and I guess they needed to make a change here. And they did. As you know, it wasn't a decision that Robert Kraft took lightly either. Bill Belichick brought so much success to his team, and his current players still rave about his abilities as a head coach. But it just wasn't working anymore in the win column. Mr. Kraft was asked why he felt letting Belichick go was the right decision.
Well, the last 3 years have been pretty tough. And I know for our dedicated fans and myself, and, you know, in life, I just learn things happen, and our family is the custodian of this asset, the New England Patriots, and we know how important it is to the psyche of the community, and what's gone on here the last 3-4 years isn't what we want. So we have a responsibility to do what we can to fix it to the best of our ability.
Meantime, Tom Brady sung the praises of Bill Belichick on Instagram, writing, "I'm incredibly grateful to have played for the best coach in the history of the NFL. I could never have been the player I was without you, Coach Belichick. I am forever grateful, and I wish you the best of luck in whatever you choose next." Now, Bill Belichick was still under contract for another season. Today, Robert Kraft was asked if he would trade Bill Belichick.
That trade word did come up.
Yeah, but he said he would not do that. After all he's accomplished here, it just wouldn't be the right thing to do, much like he did with Tom Brady. Didn't franchise tag Brady in his final year so he could be a free agent out of respect.